Hello, everyone. Welcome back. How is everyone doing? It's been a minute. Last one was live. This one's back to normal. I uploaded Vintage Story as well, and that did pretty well. So I'll probably continue that series. Thank you, everybody, for watching that. But today we're going to be focusing on a project that I've had on the docket for quite a while, maybe since like episode 1, potentially. We're going to be working on a fishing outpost. I have a idea of something I want to do here, but we have to go back to our home to do that. Oh, we have our elytra. I forgot about that. Sweet. Okay, cool. Did I put mending? All right, so I got mending on that. There's some small things you could probably get done today along with that. An unbreaking 3 villager is on my mind for that other thing that I might be able to get done. But we'll see what we have time for after we get started here with this. I'm struggling. I'm probably going to use spruce like I always do. Um, and maybe some oak for variations of like water stuff, but we're gonna have a little building, small little shack, um, and a little pier. That's what I'm gonna be working on today. Oh, I love this actually. I just thought about it. I can now jump off of here. Oh, that's so nice. Man, I miss having an elytra. I think I've said this in the last episode, but I don't ever get a chance to use elytras much anymore. I don't have a personal world I work on too much because I try not to spend an insane amount of Minecraft. Oh, insane amount of Minecraft. I try not to spend an insane amount of time on Minecraft outside of making videos, to prevent burnout and all that. But so I don't really spend too much time with Light just 'cause my main channel videos are on different worlds all the time. But it's really cool to have this. I kind of forgot what it was like. So, what are we gonna use here? What do I have for wood on me? See what I need to get. Got a little bit of spruce and quite a bit of oak. So we're not gonna need to grab any oak. I don't know if we're gonna use any birch, but we might need to grab another thing of spruce just in case. I'll get that. And if anybody has an idea for like detail things that I might be able to add to this, please let me know because there's like a few things I could potentially add that I'm just not going to think of right off the top of my head. That might be helpful if you guys throw anything in the comments. Because when it comes to like super detailing stuff, I've gotten better at like detailing things, but I haven't really gotten down the whole like, super intricate internal or not internal, internal like interior decoration and like little tiny knickknack type stuff that people get really good at, and I don't think I'm that creative, but I will attempt something. We're gonna need some like cages, um, for different things, and a net would be cool. I don't really know what I could use to make a net. Maybe I'm not really sure. I'm trying to think, but we'll mess around with some stuff. Also going to look. I always had the idea to put this on up in the front, and that may be the best thing to do. Let's just check it real quick. Right in the ocean. But the one I'm kind of thinking I may need to put it like something like this because it's more like a I don't want to say like a swampy kind of thing. So we may need to put it like here on that side where there's a forest right behind it because that kind of fits better. Let me just take a peek right where we normally fish. I don't mind putting it off to the side. Nothing really needs to be in the ocean in front of us. And eventually, one of our mega projects, I haven't really thought of exactly what it's going to be because I don't know if there's going to be a theme in this world. I could put it here, but it's too close to the ocean. I think I'm going to do it with the trees over there. Eventually, one of the things I want to do in this world is get get this covered up. And I have an idea of something. Let me actually pull it up real quick. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. Okay, any fans of Fable 2 will know what this is. This is the Spire, which is a decent. Actually, I think it's like the main plot of the game, like the main big bad. I need to get another Xbox so I could play this damn thing. Oh my gosh, I miss playing Fable 2 and 3. But anyway, this is like the Spire, and this I think is the perfect thing to potentially cover up our eyesore of this thing here. So that's kind of what I'm thinking, something like that. That way it can go all the way up and be really cool. It'll be a mega project, so that may have to be broken up into multiple episodes, and those are the things I was kind of talking about at the end of the last episode. But we'll see. We'll see what we come up with, and and what you guys think about that in the comments, of course, as always. All right, so here we're gonna go here. First things first, a little platform. One sec. Say 1 sec as if I don't pause the recording. But yeah, first things first. Let me actually put that on because I don't need to be. That'll be the problem with me putting that all the time like that. So let's get going. We're gonna have this, and then as well we'll have some spruce here. And I don't know if I'm gonna use any. Yeah, let's use oak for like the baseboard, maybe, and we'll experiment with that. Because why not? All right. So first things first, I'll get a little platform going out. We will try some oak, and we'll do. I want it to be square. I'm trying to think. Let's do like here. I should probably map out where I want the building to be, but you know, we'll come up with something. Oops, nope, that's not what I want. Don't want to be messing that up. Okay, I'm gonna just do full oak, and we can replace things later. And this doesn't need to be. Everything doesn't need to be super far off the ground or off the into the water, because the corner here is going to be pretty far off into the water, so it doesn't need to be like super perfect. All right, so we'll do like this all the way over, square her up, and this will be the platform that we build everything on. And I'm going to go ahead and replace the dirt to make it a full square. Actually, I don't know if I need to replace the dirt. I probably might put the house right there in that corner. Or I'd like the hut. You can go in this corner. And then maybe we can bring this out one more. That way we can cover up the corner grass there. First things first, we got to go to sleep. And I forget that I have my bed on me all the time, so we don't have to run away for that. Beautiful. Keep the mobs away. As I've been away from the hardcore world for the last couple weeks, for the most part, I struggle to remember that I am playing hardcore. So, little shack. It's going to be basic. I think I have to do... Maybe I'll just do like this. Very small. And we may need to extend this one more in the front. I'm going to do this, and I'm going to extend this one more in the front. If I can. Do like that. Beautiful. And then, yeah, let's go. So let's do even numbers like I always like to do. So we'll do 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Beautiful. And then 1, 2. Yeah, we'll do a square. 2, 3, 4, 5. Little tiny square. And then I want to have, I'll just do this now so I can like map this whole thing out for me. I want to have a little porch or overhang kind of thing here. So I need to extend this as well, but we'll see. Might actually chop off the back here. And then we want to get rid of the corners and probably one in the middle as well. So what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, that's gross. Should I extend? No, I don't think I should. Might be able to just do the back. No, that doesn't go well. We'll do spruce. Does that even match? It doesn't match. Maybe like something like this. Yeah. Let's try that. It's like the part that's in the water I think should be darker. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, perfect. All right, so we'll do spruce in the water so that it's like, you know, the dark part. All stripped so it looks pretty good. And then oak on top. And that'll make it look pretty good. Yeah. I also may potentially, and I might actually, yeah, let's try this real quick. We'll do let's do these signs here. I've been doing this on like roofs and stuff. This might look good on the edge of this. Give it a little bit of, yeah, this will look pretty good. This will give it a little bit of, oh, nope, that doesn't look good. A little bit of texture here. Oh my gosh. I wish you could just place signs. Like, they're very decorative things. I feel like you shouldn't, like, it shouldn't open the text menu. You should be able to, that should be like an after click. All right, first, I don't know why I placed one in the middle because we need to go over 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think this is the middle. Am I right? Definitely. Okay. And we'll do the same thing. Just like that. All the way down. And put the sign back. Actually, I lost it. Where did it go? Oh. Perfect. Okay. That is just beautiful right there. Nice little touch. Oh, and then let's do some... Oops. Some spruce trapdoors. Probably going to put these in quite a few places. On top of these. Yes. And I may do some slabs here. Just to give it like a little bit of a... Yeah, that might work. I don't know. I don't think there's anything in between slabs and this. I don't want to put oak ones. I want the... I mean, I could just do spruce trapdoors all the way. That might be good enough. Yeah, I think it looks pretty good. We're going to get more signs and stuff. I just kind of wanted to get a good look at that, which it looks pretty dang good to me. And this can go all the way to the edge. Yeah, this can go all the way to the edge. It's fine. So let's grab ourselves some fences real quick that I thought I made, but I didn't. Just a couple here. And we'll go right here and here. Bam, bam. All right. And then we'll do that. Do I want to go higher than that? Probably not. Roof is going to be spruce because the walls... Are the walls going to be spruce? No, the walls are going to have to be oak. All this can be the same color. It's very basic, and that's quite okay with me. Let's do... I'm trying to think if I want to do... We could try a regular roof real quick with a small slabbed porch. I haven't made a regular roof in quite a while. And what I mean by that is just like stairs all the way up. That's kind of like a regular roof. Actually, might need to go up one more. Make it tall enough. And that way I could do this. Bam, bam, bam. Yeah, that works out. Okay. Beautiful. What the frick? That's not beautiful. Oh, it's raining. That's nice. All right, and then we'll just go up. Bam. Bam. Upside down. Slab. That's how you do a regular roof, is what I call it anyway. I don't really know if it has a name. It's like the standard one that everybody makes when they first start making like any kind of roof. Generally, unless you're like an artist or something, you might make something better. But I surely did not. I had to, I had to like look into making better things. Yeah, let's do that. And then I'm never a fan of the harsh cutoff here, so I may put in some trapdoors in the corners. I'm not entirely sure. I'm actually going to definitely get rid of some of this dirt here. So it's not, you can kind of like walk around. And then we'll throw these like this. I like to have that stuff down. It makes it look a little bit better. Okay. I'm just kind of framing this out right now. And I should probably just use all this wood on here, but, we'll see. Let's hop back up here. One thing I like about building right there on cliffs, or on the side of things, is you'll be able to just jump up really easy. You don't have to build this stupid staircases. Perfect. Okay. And we'll frame that over. I do not have enough stairs here, but I do have enough spruce, so that's fine. And this side will leave blank, but on that side, I might try to stick in like a small window, which I struggle with sometimes. So we'll see real quick. Okay. Beautiful. And perfect. There we go. Okay. Up here. That's what I'm talking about. All right. And then for this, where am I going to put the window is the question. I got to go back around here. I always struggle to like put that in. It's not really difficult to make, but I feel like I never know quite where to do it. I feel like it has to be right here. So I'll call that the window. And then See, I never know. Oh, man, I always mess this up. I think we just do this. And then we can put a slab here. Yeah. And that's actually perfect. That's beautiful. Okay. And then for this, I actually didn't quite make this how I wanted to. Let me try something a little bit different here for me. I want this to be here and go up 1. So like that. So maybe we can just do something like this. So I tell people when they ask about getting better at building, I'm not the best person to like specifically point out any like oh man, why am I struggling with the wording here? I'm not like the best person to ask for advice on that because I'm not like super creative, but you know, sometimes it's just a matter of doing it because then you have to force yourself to come up with solutions for little things like that. You don't want to put that there. You want it to be like a arch. Yeah, that might work. I could potentially do some upside down stairs here, make it a little better. And that makes it kind of nice. And then maybe we throw in, and this might be too much, but you have to just try things. We'll throw in a, one of these here. Nope, doesn't work. Oh, so annoying. Oh, wait, that's not right. There we go. Okay, so there's going to be a wall here. Which is kind of an issue with the way we did this. Maybe we could, is that the, get rid of this. I think I'm going to do oak for the walls. So, yeah. And then this actually needs to be a stair. Maybe. Let's see. I like to do the stairs. Yep. And oak. No, I think a spruce trip or a spruce door really fits in with the vibe of this whole thing. Kind of just mixing and matching here. And then over here, we'll do a window. Oops. Don't have any windows, of course, but we'll do one there and on the back side. Beautiful. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. And I have another stair to throw in right there. Beautiful. Okay. What are we looking at so far? Very simple, like I said. That's what it needs to be. It's a matter of decorating after the fact here. We do need to extend one more in the front, but I need to sleep first. And I need to probably fix this. I need to get myself some lanterns. Do I have any iron on me? I have one, so we can get a lantern. So we'll do that. Boop. There we go. And there. And we'll throw it on top of the crafting table. Why not? Doesn't make any sense for the use of the block, but it is available. And that's where we're going to put it. Actually, and I'm not going to do a window here. I think it's more appropriate to do a trap door. A oak trap door. To be specific. And that's perfect. We got 2 of those. Should it be in? Let me check. No, that works. I mean, it's too similar maybe, but I like that you can see in there still. That's pretty nice to be. Up there, I'll actually try the same thing. Why not? What the frick? See what that looks like. Because that won't be the same color. That'll be different. And this one might need to go in. Yes, that one does need to go in. So we'll do it from out here. Nope, that's not what I meant. There we go. Beautiful. That is exactly what I mean. Maybe we could do this to... It's such a similar color. Maybe we could just do it from the outside. Might look a little bit better. Yeah, I guess it does. Why not? We'll do that. All right, cool. And so, yeah, we'll leave that open. And I'll extend here because it kind of needs to have at least one block in the front. Unfortunately. Oh, no, that'll make it even. Maybe I can do like a... Nope, that'll mess up everything. Well, let's do the corners real quick and see what we're working with. Before I freak out about it. Bam. There. It looks, yeah, it just looks like it's wet down there, which I like a lot. Like, that's really all it gives me is that it feels like it's the same block, but it's wet. And that's perfect. And then same thing here. Hopefully this is uneven. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, no. Okay, that's unfortunate. That sucks. I didn't even finish the roof over there. I mean, I guess we don't need something in the middle unless we do something like this. Go over 2, break this, see if this works. Go over 2 and break this. That does work, so we'll do that. Anything to, oops, make it work. There we go. And here. Beautiful. And that's what I'm talking about. Let's get these other signs here. I need 3, 6, 7. Ugh. I don't think anybody in my audience is brain rot, so hopefully I don't get any comments on that one. All right. Let me get a little chest so I can like put some of this miscellaneous stuff in here. Do I have enough? Of course not. So I don't want to throw out these doors in case I need them. The trap door isn't like that door, but I don't need it at the moment. I don't need any of this right now. Leave that in there. Clear up our inventory a little bit. Okay, so we need a couple of things here. I need more of these. Okay, and I need some signage. I'll go ahead and get that. I need those. Beautiful. And luckily we can just kind of like wrap back around here. Beautiful. And I'll go all the way. Oh, dang, I actually need more then. I didn't really think about having to go all the way. That's okay. Yeah, we'll get 2 more. Because I think I have to do it on that side as well. And then for this, I don't know if I have enough. And we'll leave that open. Yeah. All right, did I do it over here? I did. Okay, so we got a few extra. That's okay. What I like to do sometimes is like stuff like that. And then potentially get some buttons as well. Just adds like a little bit of roughness on the outside. And it really helps out with like texture and stuff. Like, you know, walls aren't perfect. You know, you get little, you know, divots here and there. So it's really cool to have, you know, that kind of stuff going on when you have a build like that. It just makes it look a little more patchy, and which is a lot more accurate to like real life things and materials. If I could throw it up here, I would, but I'm pretty sure that's an upper one, so I can't put it there. I don't think I can put buttons on any of this stuff, so we won't worry about it. I might be able to do it there, though. Let's see. I can. And then maybe I can throw a trapdoor on the other side. These are the little things I'm good with, not so much like coming up with ways of making, you know, certain things. All right. We got to finish this, so I want to go like that. Of course, I need 1. All right, that's fine. There we go. All right. Beautiful. And that's like a perfect little shape right there. I can leave that just fine. All right. So this is perfect, actually. I like this quite a bit. Let me see if it needs anything off the bat from a distance. Very nice. It does look a little clean. Does look a little clean. What can I do? If I had some dark oak, which I could fly around looking for, maybe we'll do that. I could like patch around on the roof to make it look a little rough. The border there maybe is too clean. Maybe I could break that up a little bit. Or throw in some of these spruce signs. Let's throw one like here. And here. Take a peek from a distance. Yeah, that helps a lot, actually. We'll get a few more of those. Might as well. A crafting table up here, sure. Get a couple of those going. In the water part, anyway. Throw one here. Here. And here. Nice little random spots. Nope, not a W. Not a W. All right, and that breaks it up enough, I think. Uh, now I feel like we need maybe, we'll throw these signs in here. I should probably clear this out eventually, but I'm just going to put the stuff in here now. And then we can put all of our like fish and stuff in here, which make this a useful building for that kind of storage. I mean, we do have our tower of inventory or whatever name I landed on that. So I don't know if I really should do that, but we'll see. All right. I'm not opposed to looking for some dark oak. It's not really a super rare biome. I think it does need something like that thrown in. I can also break this up and then do something like that because it's a very similar color. This really just makes it look worn. I'll do this one actually to keep it subtle on that corner and that one. Why not? Is that the same one? No, it's not. Perfect. Okay. So that adds a little bit too. That we got the sign there. We can fish from here or here, and that's great. I think I just need to like texture up a little bit with some worn out parts, and that'll look good. Let me hit the shaders real quick. Let's see. I'm very used to seeing builds with shaders, so I might just be a little thrown off here. Let's check it out. See what we're working with the shaders. Oh, it's absolutely stunning. I take back what I said. That is so beautiful. Look at that. Wow, things are just so much. Oh, look at the water. Look at the water, man. Oh man, it's gorgeous. It's absolutely. Oh my goodness. Man. I love this. This is so nice. So yeah, I think that looks pretty good. I'm gonna look for some dark oak and we can test that out again. In vanilla, it does seem a little too clean, so that's what we're gonna do. Let me fly around a bit. I don't have much in the way of fireworks. Do I have backups here? Let me see if we got some backup up here. I mean, we do have the extra. We obviously have paper. We have gunpowder, so we can make some more fireworks if we need to. But I thought I had more. I do. I have quite a bit more. Okay. Yeah, we'll take this and fly around. See if we can maybe find some of that. I feel like I could have seen one. We'll fly the direction of where our railroad track's going to go. We'll just fly around this a little bit and maybe come across something cool. We've been this way before, so I feel like if I've seen it, and I think I have, it would be in this direction for sure. Because we came across quite a bit whenever we were on the journey out here. We found that beautiful spot too, so definitely not going to complain. I'll actually turn up the render distance real quick. Hopefully I remember to turn it off. There we go. It makes things a little bit better. Man, you really get to see. Wow, that helps so much. I think I just doubled my render distance. Oh, look at that. I wouldn't even have gone that way. Sweet. All right, it's getting dark, though, and we're entering the dark oak forest, so definitely dangerous. I'm going to sleep on a tree if I can. And we don't need to get too much of this. I'm not a huge fan of dark oak. It's just the only thing that I can think of, and maybe the only thing that's darker than spruce. Unless there's a new wood type I'm not aware of, which is very possible because I'm bad with the new updates. Alrighty. Let's break this tree. This should just be enough. I can kind of like, let me throw these coordinates up here so I can come back to this if I need to. But I'll actually take a screenshot, I guess, of the forest. Beautiful. And I don't need a creeper sneaking up on me, so I don't want to spend too much time here anyway. One tree will give me enough for quite a few. Now, this is so dark that maybe the spire, if we throw some wood in there, that could be useful. So we could always use this for future things. Some super gothic thing that I might build. You know, whatever. I've lost my direction. I think I came from that way. Yes. Okay. Look at that. We just went 1,000 blocks, man. It's so useful for, like, looking for stuff. Because you could walk. You could definitely walk. But all it would have done is take it longer. It wouldn't have increased the experience in any way. So, definitely not upset about that. Some people are like Minecraft purists, or like certain version purists, and they get upset about it. Not that I care too much about that, but it is something I notice. All right. I need this still. I'm gonna throw it out. Why not? We can always make more. Oh, I love this place, man. It's coming. It's coming across very nicely. So we'll throw this here. We really just need the stairs and maybe a slab. So we'll just do 2 stairs and a slab, and see where we can get with that. Because it's very dark. I might only need to throw it in like, you know, a corner here. That's super dark. Yeah, corner there, corner here. You know, 1 slab here. You know, that might be actually too close. Nope, that's too close. And yeah, like 1 there. And potentially 1 here just to have it on like that spot so it's a little more visible. 1 there. And 1 there. Nope, not there. That works. And then maybe I'll replace one of those with like this. Like, I don't know, that one, I guess. Let's take a peek. Let's see what we're working with here. To add enough to look good. Yeah, it roughs it up a little bit. That's not too bad. I'm not going to complain about that. Very nice. Yeah, just enough to mess it up. Just a smidge, you know? It doesn't look too nice that way. Actually, I need to break that up because the slab's on top and it's also on that post. I don't like that. I'm going to put it on the other one. Get this back. There, and put that there. That probably looks a lot better. Indeed, it does. Very nice. Okay. That works for me. I am happy with that. Put all this stuff up, and then let's try to get ourselves an Unbreaking 3 villager before we use that, because I kind of want to get that over with. Like I said, that could take a long time. We got so lucky with the mending. I feel like every other enchant we're going to possibly want is going to take forever. So I'm hoping it doesn't take an hour, but it could. I'm going to leave that on me. Everything else can go away. Beautiful. I should have taken the other stuff too. Now that we have the shulker boxes. But I'll get that another time. That's fine. I got everything I need? I do. There's some dirt. Throw that in there. And then we need a lectern, actually. Do I have enough stuff for that? I feel like I should. I know we're struggling with leather. Let me breed these guys again real quick. After I beat my chickens with their eggs. I'll breed these guys. I know we do have some hay bales that I forgot about last time up top, but I'll use the farm here. That's like emergency stock. And I should probably just like put it out on the barn so we know we have it. I know there's some inside, but I want to leave it there. We should just like throw... Yeah, you guys can take this, right? I should keep the seeds. We don't have a wheat farm yet, so I'm actually going to keep these. Even though we may have quite a bit. Yeah, we got quite a bit. That's okay. All right, so yeah, those there. Is there something I could use here? Moss block, no. Maybe throw a couple of these around our thing up there. Just to give it like a more kind of woodsy vibe. Like on the sides. All right, you guys eat. Because I may need to take a couple of you guys out. Just get 2 leather. I think this side's a healthy side, so we'll let them breed real quick and then hopefully get 2 of them. Don't have looting, so we'll see if we get lucky. Nope, only 1. You're not making this easy on me. On you guys, I guess. Don't get greedy. You're risking your whole family. Okay, beautiful. I'm done. Sorry. Actually, I'm not. Wait a minute. I need more than that. Oh, man, I can't take all these guys out. I don't think I can afford it right now. Hold on, let me just check. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Because I got enough for one book. I'll see if my librarian sells any books, actually. That's probably a good use of our emeralds. Just to make a lectern. I thought that was obsidian. Yeah, we'll run over there real quick. And I'll actually throw this because this is useful. We'll throw that in our useful thing. All right, let's see. Does our librarian sell books? It should, I imagine. Or bookcases. Well, you know, you'd imagine maybe. Librarian carpenter or something. Hello, villager. How are you guys? Hello, slave. How are you? You do. Beautiful. Do I have emeralds in here? I don't have that. You're offering, or you're asking too much, Ben. Can I get it for 8? You bastard. All right, that's fine. I think we may have some out here. If not, we haven't stick traded in a while. Oh, we got plenty. Beautiful. Big money out here. No complaints from me. All right, do you mind giving me one bookcase? I appreciate that. I'll give you a friend. Just for that, I'll give you a buddy. So, yeah. I'll have to let him in here. See if we can get anybody over. Let's see. Now, you go away. I see you trying to sneak out. Yeah, we're going to take the farmer out, so there'll be no more farmers. And then, you want to become a librarian? Make some effort. Do you need to have a direct line to it? I don't really want to let that guy go. You gonna go in there? Come on, I know you want to. It's not work time, I guess. All right, we'll wait till tomorrow. Oh! Whatever, he's assigned to that bed. I'll have to wait. That's fine. Okay. Oh, wait, you gonna go back in? You gonna go back in? Thank you very much. We'll wait till tomorrow to get this guy to go in there. He is unemployed. I have plenty of wood, actually. I should probably stick trade with some of these guys. I know it's not the most efficient thing in the world. Clerics would be good for all the zombie flesh we have, but I don't know if we have enough to justify the attempt. Have any villagers in here? They're not being utilized outside of the guy I'm about to use. They may need to set up like a... I don't want to set up a breeder. It's like two... That's nothing I really normally do. But we might need to throw in a bunch more beds in the village and see if they can get going down with each other without me having to provoke it, hopefully. All right, yeah, they're all socializing. It is social hour for these guys. That's fine. That's fine. I want this to be a happy village. I'm very happy with like this pathing. I haven't been here in a while, but having it set up with all these little things, like very simple thing to do, but it's super nice. Also, anybody want to be named the owner of the library? Let me know, because I will definitely do that. Hit me in the comments with a name for the library, and I'll throw you guys in there. If you want me to name it after you, throw it right here. And this will be the library. We could decorate it too. I don't mind. Put in some, you know, some bookshelves. Doesn't have to be anything super fancy, but the librarian... Oh, God. I can move these guys behind a counter, and they can be like the librarians. Like, put the counter here. Throw in the cleric thing there. You're too valuable to let out right now. I'm sorry. Should probably actually just throw like a fence gate here, which is what I'm gonna do. But that's not what I meant to do. Throw that there. That'll be better. And then we can let the other guy in. Perfect. Doop doop. Okay. That's a lot easier for me. I don't mind doing that. Are you guys good? Can we go to sleep? I will definitely steal your bed. Thank you. I'm sure you don't need to sleep. You're not like doing anything during the day. I am literally your only customer. Don't look at me like that. All right. Are you ready to work? Come on in, buddy. I can see you eyeing that. We are hiring. Not great working conditions, but you're already in there, so I don't care. He left. All right, we'll let him back in later. Route 3 is not bad, but we already have all of our stuff except for that. Is this the one I just placed? I feel like you're... No, it's not. It's the other guys. There we go. Okay. You tried to psych me out. All right, I'm gonna just bounce through all this and until I get Unbreaking 3, because this is gonna be insufferable, I feel like. Oh, wait, I didn't let him not take the job. Are you screwing me right now? Hold on. Let me get this other guy back. Yo. I know it's technically not work time, but, you know, you could lay off the social hour real quick. Go inside. Thank you very much. That one's... Okay, so that one's yours. Why did you just switch? That doesn't even make any sense. Anyway, yeah, let me do this real quick. Oh, oh, you know, I will give you privacy. Don't you mind me? That is quite okay with me. And here, we'll actually just see what they're doing. If I can, I'll actually back up. Yeah, that's better. They don't think I'm looking, but I'm looking. Not in a weird way. I just want to make sure that the civilization thrives. Don't make it anything that it's not, okay? We have another librarian, though, when it grows up. And we didn't even have to bring it in here. It was just born into this. Beautiful. I'll continue with what I was going to do. Sorry. Look at this. Really? What do you got? So they charge 32. I am not going to worry about getting another villager in here, unfortunately. I mean, it's 16. That makes me so mad. Like, I don't want to, like, have a curing system hooked up for these guys. But for the mending guy, you know, maybe I will, just to justify getting rid of this. I don't know. We'll see. But I can't. I don't want to have to get another villager in here. So we're going to just keep cycling. But I cannot believe I just came across that. Come on. Before I got Unbreaking. Even though I just got Mending. Like, Unbreaking 3, I haven't gotten even Unbreaking 1 or Unbreaking 2, but Unbreaking 3 is... Or Unbreaking, I guess, in general, is, like, the rarest one now. I feel like I always have trouble getting it. But I will continue my journey when he decides he wants to be employed again. Holy crap. I just had Unbreaking 1 for 11, and I was sitting there and I was like, maybe? Because this is taking forever, but I'm like, nah. And this is like 3 later, so... That's pretty good. All right, cool. That's actually perfect. I need a book. I'm glad I brought this, and I have the sugarcane that I forgot to put around the place, so that's cool. We can get ourselves a book. Beautiful. We'll get Unbreaking 3. Thank you, sir. Lock you in and be able to put this on our elytra. Jeez. So that we can not have to worry about it breaking when we go on a short little adventure. Beautiful. Now, I gotta see what kind of wood I have. I feel like I can get like 14. We can get a few of those. I just gotta get some books, and then we can actually get a few, and we can put that on. That way we don't actually need it on anything else, do we? That's hilarious. I mean, I had to get it. There's no other way of... I mean, other than, like, just enchanting books and hoping. So maybe we'll just get another mending for... And we'll get some mending stuff for our good stuff, or our tools here. Probably get it on our pants and our helmet, and then maybe, like, the pickaxe or the sword. To be able to just set ourselves up a little bit better. What was I doing? Books. Jesus, what is wrong with me? Yeah, okay, so we get books here. We got some sugarcane we can grab. I might even have some up here. But we do have the whole island right there. Beautiful. I'm going to go ahead and plant this stuff while it's on my mind. And put this on there. Lovely. Might have to actually go up to the XP farm to be able to completely do this. Let's take those back. I don't want them. I don't know what I'm going to do with you guys yet, but I'm going to do something with you. You guys are safe for now. Let me put some of these around. 3 books should be enough for what I want to get done in the moment. Let's throw... No, I don't want them, like, random. I want to, like, kind of... Right? Should I do it like that? Or have, like, patches? And then maybe have some over here? I'm not really sure. Probably nice. Yeah. Okay, I think that's good. And then, you know, there's some other plants and stuff we could probably put in. I'm not going to stress about it too much right now. I was thinking for right there, but that's pretty nice. I don't know. I'm pretty happy with that. I can't complain about it. So we'll call that finished. And then let's go get our mending for a couple different things here. This is going to get used so much less than anything else. And then we need to heal this up as well. So we'll heal all of our stuff up. Our helmet's getting pretty low. Definitely going to get mending. So I'm going to get 3 mending books. Actually, it's 32 apiece. I need wood. I don't know if I'm going to be able to have enough for 3. I might just get 2 for now. We'll see. I don't know how much scrap wood or extra wood I have to be able to do this. I love I mean, elytras, like, do ruin some things, but at the same time, they kind of give you a different perspective on your world, which is really, really nice. Like, flying around, it's just, you get a way different view, and it's like, you kind of feel different in the world. All right, so I actually went through quite a bit of oak, so we don't have much of that. I can use all the birch, but that's really going to only get us so far. We might be able to just go to the jungle over there, and, you know, we could probably just get some sticks through there, I suppose. Keep that. Just do this. Trade up a few sticks with these guys. Oh, I meant to cook this. Throw that in there. And over here, I got the steak too. Oops. There we are. Wait, did I put both? Man, Mouse Tweaks is really freaking out a little bit. Like, it's not... I don't know, I feel like that's been happening to me so much in videos where I don't, like... Oh, I gotta move this too. I like, go to click it once, and then I move it. It just ends up not really working that great. Yeah, we're gonna throw this right on... I don't know if I'll throw it on the outside. I might throw it on the outside. Kind of tells you what it is, and it's also just where we can hang this up. That's not too bad. Throw her right there. What is this song? Man, I love this song. Throw that right there. Yeah. I mean, come in, grab it. You know, fish a little bit. That's beautiful. I love that. All right, so yeah, let's go get this mending. Hopefully we have enough for 2. We'll definitely have enough for 2. We only need like 7 more emeralds, which I definitely have enough here. And sticks to get that. Hello, who wants to trade with me? He hopped up right when I was coming over. Appreciate you, buddy. I appreciate you. All right, we'll take that. Thank you very much. Throw that in there. That'll be perfect with the 2. And I guess I'll just go ahead and make 2 books real quick. Doop. Doop. All right. And... what do I have in here? Oh, I have emeralds in there. Okay. I put that... I'm gonna just put the emeralds in here, I guess. And I need to, like, go through and get rid of some of this stuff, because I don't think I'm gonna use... Like, I'll use this on the mob farm. I kind of gotta orientate what I'm gonna end up using on me for a lot of this stuff. Like, none of these boots I really need. We could put them in, like, a chest with some goodies. And the elytra's, like, backup. I don't mind having the potions, this, diamonds, and these, but I don't really need the strength. I don't need any of the tools. We'll end up going through that when we get back up to the house, so maybe we can, like, dye them. Let's grab this first. Hello, guys. How are you? Mending boy, thank you. I'll take that and that. I appreciate you very much. See you guys later. Hope you have fun. Hey, at least they're together, right? Like, that guy was in there all lonely. I really set him up. Gonna have a kid. Maybe have more. Like, I didn't even get a thank you. Not very nice. All right, yeah, so we'll throw this and this if we have enough. I don't know if we're gonna have enough. Oh, we will. Yeah, nice, okay. We'll go up, get this and this healed up. I mean, that's pretty much healed up now. And we'll use this to do it. But before I do that, let's just dump this stuff in here. All the tools. I'll take the elytras. Smithing template I don't really need. I'll put that in here, though. All this... Oop, that's mine. Didn't think too hard about this when I was throwing it in. Yeah, okay. And then, yeah, this stuff I like to have. I don't need these. Throw all that stuff Okay, that's how I'm gonna leave this. I will carry this one around. I always like to carry a couple of them. Uh, and like, this one could be for like stuff we're building. This one's gonna be like important things. So I don't have a specific color I prefer for those things, but we'll go ahead and I like blue and red. Um, in no particular order on, what's holding what. Probably have, I guess maybe I'll have the blue as like the goodies and red is like the active. Don't ask me why, but I feel like that's what I normally do. So we'll go ahead and find a blue flower. The red flower's right there. I need a blue flower. Thank you. That's going to be for the working one, which is that. All right, where's a blue flower? Right there. Oh, right there. Thank you very much. All right, and that could be for the goodies. Okay, so yeah, we'll throw... I guess sugarcane is always useful. Throw that in there. And we do need to take a couple of these as well. I guess I'll take all of them. And that's very useful. Okie doke. Let's hop up, get our stuff healed, so that we can be fully set up. I don't think it'll take very long to do this. I need to double layer this as well at some point. Before I cover this with the spire, I'll probably end up doing like a double or triple layer on top of it, just so it's extra useful and give us more of a reason to come out here. Because we do need to have the Enderman farm, and there's other farms that we're going to do that are going to kind of put this to shame. But I always do find it so that I don't really have to have... Like, if I try to use this as my main XP farm, which I don't really care to do that or not, as opposed to anything else, I don't really need to have a creeper farm. Not to say I won't do it, but it definitely makes it so I don't have to rush when I can just have gunpowder stacking up in here. It's a lot better for me. But I'm going to take a stack to throw into my goodies here. And that way we can have backup for our backup there. Gosh, I love late game. It's so nice. I mean, it's really nice to be able to have all these different things that you can do. There we go. Like, you have a lot of objectives in the beginning of the game, so a lot of people prefer it, and then, 2-week phase and all that stuff when a bunch of people join a server, but, late game, it's just a different game at that point, you can do whatever you want. Your ideas of what you're going to be doing obviously change because there's no more objectives that the game offers you other than to, like, build really cool stuff. So, I do enjoy the late game. Comes with its own struggles, though. You're working on a bunch of mega projects that, you never finish. Stuff like that. Or, the problem isn't even necessarily that you don't want to finish it, but an issue I have most of the time is that, like, I'll start a mega project, but then it takes so long to do that sometimes, not all the time, I've gotten better at this, by, like, working on other projects, in the meantime. But sometimes, by the time you get around to finishing a project, you're like, dang, I don't even want that thing anymore. That's like the biggest problem I see most of the time. Actually, we're actually already healed up, so that's pretty good. I don't really need levels for anything at the moment. Like, we need to put mending on everything, but all this stuff has mending. We need to put mending on this, and then we need mending on these 4 tools. Outside of that, I don't really know. And of course, netherite. I'm not forgetting about netherite. Maybe we'll spend a piece of an episode going through that, because I know you guys aren't going to want to watch me mine through netherite. But for now, I think this is pretty good. I suppose I could get a few levels for that. Like, I only need, what is it, 5. I need 5 mending books. So that's 2.5 stacks of emeralds that I need. And I have to see... I think I only get like 16 for maxing out trades with each villager. So that could take a little bit. I think I have 4 or 5 Fletchers to be able to go through. But it does take quite a few books and stuff. This is what gets so annoying. Just like all this. Like, it's nice when you have a multiplayer and then you're like, oh yeah, you need some armor? Go up to this farm and just like combine a bunch of these. But but when you're playing single player, it's like, oh my goodness, why do I get all this crap? All right, yeah. So let me real quick before I finish up with today. Let me get a couple of trees going. Chop down some jungle trees and see about maybe getting a couple, like at least these two. Actually, that could use a mending book. Maybe, I don't know. Let me just tear through some trees and see how I feel based on how many emeralds I get. I haven't done it in a while, trading with these guys to get a bunch of emeralds. So I kind of forget how many you need or how much it takes to do a full trade with those guys. It's probably worth it at some point to just set up zombie trading, you know, like curing or whatever with these guys. And then, of course, you know, there's the iron farm set up, and then you sell it to all the iron guys. But I kind of want to eventually, like I said before, I want the town, you know, the different sections of this town, and I want to, like, make it look like a village. But I think what I'm going to end up doing is, having, oh no, Jesus, having the village, you know, that I have, um, and then at the same time, did I reach that? Oh, come on, really? Oh. Oop. At the same time, I want to have like these big buildings. Maybe we'll have like all the villagers, like we can have a bunch of free roaming villagers, that's great. But then have like these bigger buildings inside the village that go with the theme. I don't want to like go off the theme. I kind of still want it to look like a village. But maybe having like a grand library and putting all of our librarians in there that are useful to us. You know, every different type of trade for like enchanting books that we're gonna want, and do stuff like that. So maybe grand library. I'm trying to think of like the other guys we would want. We know that we want the iron guys, so I don't really know. Might have to like change our. I think the iron guys. If I'm gonna encompass them all into one build, it may need to be like an industrial yard that holds all the guys that we need instead of a big building. Because outside of like a warehouse, I don't really know what you would theme after like one of those guys. But we'll experiment, you know, as we go. See, you know, see what what we should be working with, and what's gonna work. Grand libraries, though, that's pretty good. Like clerics, we can make like a hospital or a clinic or something, and that would work. Hello, sirs. Do you want to trade with me? Oh, you're already maxed out, because you never make it back to your desk. Okay, I mean, we get a little bit. I suppose one jungle tree gets us almost one mending book, so it's not terrible. But I do have a few of them in here. Yep. So that's one. One more jungle tree, that'll get us 2. And we want 3, so I'm gonna break a couple of jungle trees up here, the big ones. And I'm pretty sure the, you know, the big taiga ones have more wood than these. At least like the bigger ones. But I kind of want to tear through this island anyway so that we can use it for some kind of a build in the future. Because, you know, I'm keeping this world long term. We're going to have all kinds of different projects that we're going to be working on. So it would be nice to have these small little sections like this. And if that's going to be a big city, or village, I guess, a big village or a big town, you know, we should probably have things branching off of it. Maybe I'll make some weird stuff I've never made before. Any ideas I'll take down in the comments, of course. All right, let me tear through like 2 of these trees, and then we'll trade up for our mending. And hopefully, I think we should have enough XP. Because we're going to trade with those guys too, and they give us XP for that. Enough of my rambling. Let me break a couple of trees real quick. All right, let's see. Hopefully we have enough here. Do I have enough here? Oh yeah, okay. We got an extra 64 there for the logs. I don't think I traded with any of these guys yet. I hope I don't run into an issue where they're not gonna take on their jobs. I think we should have enough. We got a whole stack there. I'm not gonna use. That's another reason I like using the jungle wood for this too, is because like I feel like if I'm gonna collect all the spruce, I want to use it for builds. I don't want to waste the spruce on this kind of thing, and I don't really use jungle wood for anything. Oh man, we're almost there. Okay, I'll hang on to the jungle wood and we'll throw it into our chest over here. Do you mind? actually go to sleep real quick so I can make sure these guys are ready to trade a little bit sooner. I know they're not always ready, like, first thing in the morning. I have another... Yeah, I have, like, 1 or 2 more guys. I'll go check in a second. But I don't think I'm gonna need that, so I'll drop it. Alright, and then, wait, are you guys ready? No, I didn't think so. What about this dude? I was gonna say he didn't make it home, but he's back here. Hello? Do you not want to run away from me? Thank you. What? See, I think they're, like, getting lost. It's like, for some reason, they don't go to their job block. Not every one of them, but he got stuck up here for a while. That guy's back there. I know I didn't trade with him, unless he was hanging out with him. Okay, maybe I did. There was 2 of them here, and I got those 2, so... We're gonna have to wait a minute to be able to trade. Wait, no. 5? 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's the 5th house? Wait, what? 1, 2, 3. There's only 4 houses. Why is there 5 dudes? Did I just stick one, like, somewhere random, like in here? No. Okay, I'm a little confused. Maybe that's why one of them is not set up, because another one became a Fletcher for some reason. But I don't have a job block for him. Unless I threw him in here and moved him out. Like, I don't really understand. Is there a fletching table in here? No. Okay. Oh, he grew up. Nice. All right, we can use that probably in the next episode or something. Are you guys ready to work yet? I'd appreciate it. I really need to trade some sticks so I can go buy some stuff. That would be pretty cool. Yep, go inside. I'm waiting to hear that noise. Come on. You bastard, just do it! Did you do it? Why would you? I feel like the roofs are messing with him. I don't know. Something's not right. Like, I don't understand. Are you ready? Dude, you were just staring at it. Is it noon? Like, don't you guys work before noon? Oh! Are you kidding me? Alright, I have to go. Let me just try it real quick. I know I have this stuff over there, but I don't want to have to walk over there. Oh, he's a master. What's up? Arrow of Regen. I never understood these. Like, I'm going to shoot myself? Like, what is that for? Anyway, 30. Oh my gosh, I really have to waste all these? I just talked about how I didn't want to do that. Really? What? Jesus, it's so expensive. Like, I know it's 32 a piece, so, you know, but it just seems so ridiculous. Just trade the sticks. Okay. I just might as well trade all of them. That's so quick. Holy crap. Okay. Yeah. All right, let me just do... Wait, do I have the books for this? I don't. I gotta go get the books for this. I'm not the brightest person that's ever done this before. How many? I need 3 books, so I need 2 more leather. Which is fine. I can breed these guys again. They should be ready. Hopefully. Take our wheat out of here. Thank you. Get these guys going. Hello? You guys hungry? Yes, you are. Beautiful. All right. Are you guys all hungry? Seems so. Ignore the ones of you that I didn't kill, but I tried to kill. We're still cool, right? Perfect. Okay. And let's run over here and take out this guy. He's all alone. It's your mistake, not mine. Thank you. Oh, oh! What a legend, dude. Half these guys are so selfish. They won't give up their skin. He saved everybody with that. That is beautiful. What a guy, man. That's so nice. There we go. Take that. Get that. We have enough there. That's what I'm talking about. And I was going to throw the steak on the ground, but it seems a little bit disrespectful. So I'll throw it over here. Grab our potatoes. Throw that in. I don't need that in there. I need that in there. And yeah, let's go trade this up. And get ourselves set on the 3... Everything but the shovel. So we'll get another mending book. another day. Not a big deal. I haven't used the shovel too much anyway, and it's full health. Hello, villagers. We're so confused. Thank you. Appreciate you, buddy. Appreciate you. Thank you, guys. See you later. Hope your family is happy. Alrighty. Ouch. Okay, what do we get? Yeah, so these. Bam. Thank you. There we go. And there we go. Very nice. I'm going to go ahead and heal these up real quick. Just to start off, or end it all fully healed. Except for the shovel. Except for the shovel. The poor shovel. It does take a second for this stuff to pop into. I'll use that. Might as well get the extra gunpowder that we can. And yeah, see, like, we don't have too much in the way of this, but it would be something. Like, I believe base cleric does 32. So that's, 12 that we would have for basically free. But I feel like I'd want to have a cleric up here if I was going to do that. Which is kind of an issue of its own. I don't want to have a rail going up here. Plenty of bones. Lots of these, too. We don't really need them. Hello? Oh, actually gotta put that in there. And I should do this for... We'll do but double up. Double up. All right. Strike them down. Where's it gonna get us? Is it gonna finish up? It's like splitting between these two. I did get quite a bit on here. I'm surprised I didn't get more on the sword. I wonder if it depends. Like, is it giving me the sword at all, or is it going all towards the axe? Can't tell. Like, normally you're like, whatever you're getting healed with, like, bounces around. I don't know. I really can't tell. I feel like I'm getting nothing. I'll let this fill up a little bit. Right. What do we got? No, it's getting both. It's getting the sword, too. This does take quite a bit longer. I mean, these do have them breaking 3. All right, so we got that. I'll just use this now so we can get that going a little bit faster. All right, let's see. I think this should be it for healing up all of our stuff. Yes, it is. Perfect. Okay, cool. I think that is a perfect way of ending this episode. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe, all that jazz. Check out the other videos. I'm planning on, like, posting. Obviously, this is the main series on this channel, but I do plan on posting, randomly different games. I have a Stardew Valley video I was kind of editing to work on a little bit. That might come out at some point. I got the Vintage Story. I might make that a series because it seems pretty cool, and I really want to kind of get deep into that game, so I think this channel is perfect for that. So if you guys got any other suggestions for things you'd want to see, let me know. And, yeah, thank you guys so much. Thank you to all the members. I appreciate you guys. Not much to say, but thank you. So thank you. If you want to become a member, click the join button right down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.